Good day to you, people. Today we're going to do a little recovery work. We're going to recover from the mishaps of the painting of the pearl that I have been fooling around with those endeavor. First, I would like to thank Peace and Grease for putting on a pretty cool car show over the weekend. Had a nice drive over there to Waynesville and got to meet Mr. Nathan Corkum of Backyard Builds with Nate on YouTube. You guys go check both of those channels out. That'd be Backyard Builds with Nate and Peace and Grease. I also met a cool feller named Rooster, and I met Rob. Rob rode down with Nate. They drove all the way down from Nova Scotia, Canada, and on Sunday, they actually took time out of their lives to drive a couple more hours to come hang out with me here at the house. So that was pretty sweet. It's good to see everybody, and it's kind of cool that car people are car people no matter where you go. And yeah, so go check them channels out. What we're into today. You can see we crafted ourselves some fancy runs. And we got a little bit going on here. You know, all the time, any kind of paint you paint is going to act a little bit different. I don't paint all that often. This is the first time I've done anything in a couple years. So, anyways, I'm gonna get some sandpaper and be back with you. Alright guys, got this is 600. I have some 800. You know, basically, here are these first. Yeah, see, this is still gooky. And this, what we're gonna do first, we're gonna get us a razor blade. We're just gonna cut this off. So we have to fix it anyways. Just go to your edge. Try not to push. Cut him off there. I just got a little heavy. Sometimes it, anybody can make a mistake. The true art is being able to fix that mistake. I'll cut that off the body. I think that's the worst of it. I chopped these off the other day, and this piece was originally black, so that's why it's black again, right? All right, so we got them chopped off. This is a little block of rubber. Little block of rubber. I get my 600. And wet my 600 here a little bit. Wrap him on there. Just you don't want to put pressure, because all you're basically trying to do is level out the paint. And here where it's a little bit messed up, or it's a little bit bluer, that's a little bit higher. So that's all we want to do is get that stuff straightened out a little bit. And I'm using the wet sand. I'm doing wet sanding or whatever, because that seems to be a little bit easier. Again, all I want to do is take off some of the area where it's a little bluer. So I'm going to just even things off. I put a little bit of plastic down here in the back because I had this all taped off. See, there's a gravel pit down the road from me. And these guys think, I guess the louder you are, the cooler you are. I don't think one thing has anything at all to do with the other, but who am I to say? So we get this. This just has a little bit rougher texture. So try to fix as much of this stuff while we're here. So that when we go to put our next coat on, we'll hopefully, because what I'd like to have a smooth paint job, right? Isn't that the ultimate goal? A little rough here. You know what I'm going to do for you guys. So this is going to take me a little while, and I don't really know what to keep saying about using a piece of sandpaper. See, it's a little bit blue. It's coming off there, and you're using this stuff, especially in wet. You keep dipping it in the water and stuff like that, and rubbing it. That'll help get a little bit more life out of your sandpaper. But anyways, I'm gonna do a little time-lapse photography. You guys enjoy a couple of tunes, and I'll be back with you in 10 minutes. Hey Nate, these are those. Yeah, the next day I'm starting back into this video. I want to show you these exhaust tips that came out of that box. They got some headlight rings and some Pontiac caps. Pretty cool. Anyways, back to the endeavor. And we're back. Yesterday, I stopped the video. My buddy Neil that I do the street cult leaders with, he showed up at my house. I looked at his air conditioning, see why it wasn't working on his Range Rover. His air compressor, the radiator for the air compressor line, it's got a crack in it coming out the side of it. So maybe we'll make a video of, I'm going to fix it for him. He got it ordered or whatever. And yes, and then my new computer that I had set up to do some recording and stuff like that, I had my power went out while my Windows was updating. You know what happens then? Well, apparently you lose your Windows. I turned on my computer and it started to boot up, and yeah, then the screen went black. And you know, I got online, tried to fix it myself, and they tell you to use the start menu. Well, if your screen's black, you don't have a start menu. So anyway, he helped me figure it out. It took us a couple hours to screw around and find something that, you know, that's what they should tell you first off. But anyways, we're back at this thing. I'm gonna go ahead. I had a little bit of issue over here. I figure out. I'm gonna read the instructions on this thing and figure out how to zoom this stuff sometimes. So we had a little bit of issue through here. I started sanding on it just a little bit. I'm gonna get a little bit more. We're gonna feather it in, and the rest of the time, you know, the hood and stuff like that, you had some dirt settle on it and whatnot. So I get this all situated here. I take some. What do we have? I have some 400 here. I'm just gonna go around here and, you know, knock the heads off of everything, right? You can feel a little bit of dirt and all that kind of stuff. And so we're just gonna, you know, we're gonna do another coat of the clear. Now we got it nice kind of blue here. I can see I need to get it here. This is like of course the light shining on it, but I at least want it to be, yeah, since we're going for blue, and I think I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Since we have the blue, I was looking through this satin peacock blue, huh? So I think I'm just gonna dry sand this because I don't want to get it wet. Give a little bit of adhesion, and we'll probably. Oh, I better get you down here and see. See, I'm a terrible host. We'll get you down here and see what we're doing. How far is this thing? Hey, it doesn't go down anymore. So there we go. See how this is much bluer than this. You know, so I get this 400, kick it in here, get them fold again. You know, I'm gonna do dry sanding because I don't want the moisture messing with the paint when we throw it on there. We're just gonna give it a little dusting. And while I do that, thank you for hanging in with me, and we're going to give you a couple more tunes because that's what we do here at Bonsai.
If you think that you will be just fine tonight, when every time you fall feels like you'll lose it all, you can't feel sorry for yourself if you can't feel a thing at all. Stop yourself, I'm so tired of lying. You drag yourself, you're falling, not flying. Please fix yourself. Just rise from the ashes and heal yourself. Your new life is calling you. It's calling you. A new life is calling you.
So I've been having some fun. I messed up the camera a couple times. Red in the footage, so we're gonna make as much fun out of this big piece of garbage as we can. Look at that. See this gimbal thing? If you turn your hand just a little bit, it wants to do what it wants to do. Stupid. Anyway, I put a little blue here and there, and it's just a satin. But we're gonna clear and we're gonna pearl on top of this. And guys, you know what I'm going for, what I've decided is we're making it a cloud, right? Why not? It'll be I'm having a little bit of fun. I got some spots here, but you know what? We don't care. It's all good. Look at it, flips around, turn it around, but you guys are riding with me, because if you do it 3 times, it does this thing. Oh, it even comes back to me. But anyways, we're having fun, right? Okay, let's get back around here in the car. I'm ugly. Yeah. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna let this set over here just a little bit while we mix up another batch of stuff. See, I think this being really blue, the grill and whatnot, it'll be black, whatever the original. Maybe it'll be gray. Maybe we'll have to end up painting it some other color. And I left the grill there because, well, it told me that's what it wanted. That's why I try to do the cars. Right? Yeah. So anyways, I'm gonna get some paint mixed up and go find my other little stinky gas. I can't think what you call them. But yeah, you'll see them when I put them back. Anyways, thank you for having some fun. And yeah, we're likely going to play another tune because that's what we do here. And all this music that I share, and I repeat every time, this music has been shared with me. This music is by the original musicians who created it. They sent this to me to help me put it on my channel, which one I hopes it promotes the channel, because even if I suck, you still have some good tunes to listen to while you talk amongst yourselves, and maybe you learn a little bit about something. Maybe you'll be a little better person, because that's what I would like you to do today. You go out there and you see somebody, not and somebody that looks menacing, that looks like they'll hit you, but a normal looking person. You just tell them, hello, how's your day going? I know when people tell me that makes my day just a little bit better, and why not make somebody's day a little bit better? Anyways, I'm going to find my crap and be back. Alright, respirator. I had to think what it was. That other one I was using that came with goggles, I thought that was all fancy and stuff. But since it covers your whole mouth and all that kind of stuff, when you breathe, the lenses fog up and you can't really see. It's not really the best of things. But we're going to add a little. We got our shop line back out. We got our hardener back out. But this time we are also going to add some reducer, because I think a lot of my issues and stuff like that, it just looks kind of textured. And I wasn't using all that much pressure. And this paint, it's not really costing me any money, because I paid money for it. One of the things I got one of them I got at an auction. I got that in a hardener for $1. So I don't really have much money in it. But the air compressor, it's running. So while it fills up, we're going to take a walk around. It's my buddy Nate and Rooster and Rob. They came all the way from Canada this past weekend, and they were to come to the Peace and Grease car show in Waynesville, and they were nice enough to make another couple-hour drive to see me the next day to look at my cars. And this is a 1997 Saturn SC2. Well, I parked it here because to get it out of the way. And yeah, it ran when I parked it. So maybe we'll make a run in it. Right here, I sell toys on eBay. Purple Goob is my handle there. And you know what I'm going to do? See these growing in the windshield? I bet I can sell 15 of them for $15, and people will pay shipping, and I'll pick them out of the car and put them in a plastic bag and ship them to them. Anyway, I thought we'd go around. You guys get to meet my dogs. I work on things other than cars. I like to build shit. My wife is a mail lady, rural mail carrier. That's why some of my videos will be fooling with our mail garbage. Our dogs are going to come meet you soon. My little pump now is not on, but that garden tub there, we had a house fire in 2012, and I kept the garden tub out of it. And that has our lava rock or whatever, and there's our stream that comes in. Here comes the dogs. It's Rocky. It's Max. It's Marilyn. She's Marilyn because she's got that one blue eye. Oh, here comes the other dogs. There's paint at in the backyard. We fenced in a pretty good area for I'm starting bamboo just because I don't really all that have it close to neighbors, but if I don't have to see them, it's cool. Planted some bamboo a number of years ago, and it's not really all that hard to maintain. I'm going to have to chop down this, but I got to cut these small pieces out. But I made this path. So you guys watching right now, you could be in the jungle anywhere in the world, but instead you're in the jungle, Southeast Ohio. Where are you going to find that? But yeah, so guys, there is the pond that you guys did not see because of all these dogs. Some of them didn't even come outside. That's lazy. Yeah, I planted all this. You know, a lot of it's ivies and stuff and perennials and shit that comes back because, I don't know, why buy stuff every year? A few of these we'll buy every year just for flowers. These guys are spreading on their own. They kind of like only come out in the morning, or on gloomy days they stay out most of the time. There's our mantis. Yeah, so anyways, hey, you know what? This endeavor is kind of going to match our house. So I guess we're color coordinating things. And because Nate and them guys are coming to visit, I took a little bit of time and I dug two of the vehicles out of there. So yeah, I'm going to get the Lincoln in the back. It is not together. The rest of these I drove in here. So dig them out and get them fired up. Should have done a make it run on this generator. It's sat for 6 years buried behind, well, at least 4 years. So it's probably been 5 years since it's been started, and of course I had to take the carburetor apart. Anyways, I'm gonna get set back up. And people, when you're painting with cars and all this kind of stuff and using the paint gun, it's always good to, well, I put a little thinner in here. I ran it through, cleaned this part out, but I didn't do anything to the lid. Clear, and paint's pretty sticky. So now I'm gonna spend a little bit of time and just gently pry on this stupid thing. So yeah, this is just a little piece to add in. Don't do it. Clean this ring. Just a piece of useful information. Inverted, the pliers like that. You can hear the clear cracking. Now you don't want to break the thing. It should be pretty clean inside. Just gonna walk it away. Anyway, I'm gonna continue to do that back. You guys are up there. I'm down here. I'm doing this because you need some more music. And I'm gonna get my paint mixture is gonna be, I put 4, do the 4 to 1 to some, huh? I don't know how much reducer to put in there. Maybe I'll just make it 4 to 1 to 1, huh? We'll see what we got. So anyways, I'm gonna do that. To be back with you, and we're gonna do some time-elapse footage. I hope you've enjoyed the show so far. Just what we're doing. All right, I got this 4 to 1 to some. Got it mixed up. It's kind of pretty. But anyway, so I got some reducer in there this time. Hopefully it's a little bit thinner, so I get a little bit smoother finish. I'm at like 28 pounds of air pressure. You know, everybody uses some high, some low, or whatever. So I'm still figuring out what I want to do with it. But anyways, I'm gonna go turn the compressor back on. Gonna start doing this. Gonna put this respirator on, throw some paint in, and you know, then we're gonna hopefully this is gonna be the end of this, and we can kick this thing out of here and on to the next project. Anyways, this is how to make a normal Mitsubishi Endeavor, which kind of looks like a frog. Anyways, this has a V6. It's all-wheel drive. Excellent vehicles to deliver, you know, rural mail. Anyways, I'll be back. Shut this door. All right, guys, get this filled up with stuff. Got the compressor running. I bought the motor was like 3,000 years old that was on it and died. So I went to Harbor Freight and I got one and it died, and I have another one, and well, I don't like the way you can hear it in the background. It's not happy, so we're gonna kick that out, and you're gonna get some time-elapsed action, and we're gonna get some more blue on this thing.
Of my wounds, the trouble with me is I wanna believe in you. The trouble with me is I wanna believe in you. Will you just sit down while you watch me choke?
Alright, we got some clear on it. We put a few front runs in it, but you know, as I said, I wanted to make it look like a cloud. Look at this thing flipping around. Is it upside down? Is it crazy? See, I'm not doing that. It's gimbal magic. I think it should be like this. So we're getting a little bit of shine. I get the clear pearl. I'm gonna load up another gun. I'm gonna give it another coat here around the back. I'm letting it glow. I wish the wind would stop. I'd like to open up these doors so I could actually see, but we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna go. Anyways, thank you for continuing. Be back in a minute. All right, we are going to get another mix of paint. We got our paint down here. We got our stirring stick. We're giving a little twist. We're gonna come back. We gotta walk over here and get our gun. We gotta remember where we hung it. Oh my. Yeah. I tell you, I'm awful. I'm gonna go over here. We got our gun. It was over there. I like to keep things over there when I need them over here. We're going to be going over there, so I just got ahead of the game. Eventually I get this situated enough. I'll have everything. Well, it may always be like this. So, see, it's a little bit noisy. I got these doors open because I have a fan to draw the fumes out, and you know, even you had this mask for particles and stuff like that. Breathing this stuff is not good. Normally when I paint a car, I have a over-the-head respirator thingy, hood majabi. Anyways, so we're gonna get some more time-lapse action, and we'll see what's going on here. I'll get you turned around. Oh, wrong way. See the directions. I wish I could. The directions just they don't work for me. Either my brain's reversed or it is. Anyways, enjoy these next couple tunes.
want to scream in pain. Then came the 8th track, nice little tune. Tracks 9 to 11 were the biggest pile of poo. Should have bought the single, stupid foolish bum. Too many albums have only 2 songs that are good ones. Yet another CD in my disused library. I should have had a sale and sell each one for 3p.
Alright guys, we'll do this thing as much as what we're gonna fool with it, I think. I'm gonna turn this around. Oh yeah, I can actually see what I'm showing you. Alright, we kinda have a cloud. We've got a few more. We did get a few runs. Let's see, but they became water. We gave it character. This looks like stuff's going on with this. You'd be the only one like it in the universe, right? See, this is why I'm not a professional painter. But right there at the end, you know, I started to get the feel of it. And watching that, I do not have. I think I need better lighting in here. This car was just kind of, you know, just fun. Hopefully, I do better on a real car. I could wet sand this and get more of a, you know, I get it shined up pretty easy with the wet sand and buff, but that's all we're gonna do with the paint on it. Anyways, I don't know how long this video is. It's gonna be a little bit longer, I suppose. I took pictures and stuff on Facebook and whatnot. Wind was nice enough to blow the covers off the stuff. So there's a Firebird 69. I did the wrong thing, and front end's supposed to be, you know, it's supposed to be silver or whatever, but yeah, this one's not, and I don't care. We're gonna do some body work on this little guy soon. Throw some more glass on him. God, I'm looking forward to painting this thing. I got a Temu tent, and this guy, we dug him out the other day. I need to put a pinion seal in him. He sat so long, and try to clean the paint up a little bit more, and yeah, so she'll be sold at some point, hopefully. Anyways, look at that. Well, I guess you're looking at me. Come over here so you can see the. Look at that. Wind. Anyways, thank you for hanging out. Hopefully you've enjoyed the tunes. Happy whatever day this Wednesday. Wednesday is my trash day. Something about me, a detail that you did not know. Anyways, thank you guys for watching and participating in my day full of stupid. Have a good day. Bonsai out.